Check us out and follow us on Instagram at not_surprised_media, YouTube at Not Surprised Media, and the X or Twitter, whatever you want to fucking call it, at NotSurprised_PC. Now, sit back, put those feet up, and listen to the show.
So we're starting over. I was talking about my cloudy fleshlight.
Yeah.
Semen does a number on silicone, clear silicone. It stains it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many dead babies I got in there? A lot. It's like if you put it. This is Frank Nasty
This is Charlie Mike, the one and only.
with the Not Surprise Show. I almost stuttered real quick.
The not.
Yeah. So if you take the fleshlight and you put it between the mattresses.
You gotta warm it up in the microwave or something.
No.
Yes.
Dude, no, because then you get all that plastic
Microplastics?
Microplastics
Dude, you
in
get
your-
more than a credit card's worth of microplastics in you a year. So
I don't think
that's not gonna be fucking.
So you're telling me
it's
I have
silicone. It's not fucking like
Yeah, but there's-
credit card plastic.
But there's plastic in there.
Oh, I'm sure there's fucking plastic, but it's not like. It's like the not edible plastic, but the fucking food grade plastic.
All right.
It doesn't fucking.
If
like,
I was
dissolve.
if I was a millionaire,
Yep.
would you
No.
stick your face in the fleshlight my fleshlight?
Wait, what?
Like, yeah. So it's clean.
Okay.
But I give you $10,000. You have to smoosh it against your face for like a minute.
It's used or is it cleaned?
No, it's used. It's clean, but
I have to put my face in your
Yep.
flesh. 10 G's?
10,000.
10 G's is 10 G's. I'll do that for 10 G's.
Of course you would. You probably do it for $1,000. You fucking cheap motherfucker. The more I think about it, I'm walking through Home Depot and I don't know why I'm thinking of you. Oh, I know exactly why. Because that fucking
The ice outside.
the Charlie Special lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, this motherfucker. I
Yeah.
think he's like a 80-year-old stuck in
I have to be.
stuck in a fucking young body.
Yeah, because like all the movies that I watch are old, all horror movies. I fucking
You say old shit.
yeah, and I like being by myself.
Yeah, you're like, I'm shitting in the heat. I'm like, what about AC? I don't need AC. Hey, you should go on vacation. Those are dumb.
You sound like my girlfriend.
And then what else? Nah, I'm telling you, I cut the grass with the regular. I don't need an engine.
I got a scythe.
Yes, fucking whatever you call it.
The fucking knife that.
I was thinking about that shit. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. What if he's got that disease, but he didn't tell me?
The old Benjamin Button.
Yeah,
like,
the Benjamin
reversed.
Button. Yeah. Reverse disease. You come in here one day like you're a toddler. I'm like, fuck. Now what?
Yeah.
Now I gotta make fun of a toddler.
Yeah.
You see that picture that somebody made of you?
Of me?
Mm-hmm.
I think fucking of me.
So and so made one.
Fucking Joey Domino?
Yes.
No, Joey Domino sent me one and fucking
I thought that was made.
no. Well, it was made by
That was made. That's not you.
on the left. Yes, of course that's on the left. On the right, that's my sister.
Is it really?
Yes. I told
I
him
thought he
this.
just picked a
it's
picture.
My teen sister.
I thought he just picked a picture that
No.
resembled you. I was like, damn, they look alike.
No.
That's even better.
No, my mom posted that photo.
Yeah, but
And he goes, "Why do you have lipstick
Yeah,
on?"
I
And I go, "No, I have chapstick on."
so wait a second.
but why is
Time
he
out
looking
now.
at my lips?
Stand by. Stand by.
Yeah.
This picture's not altered. Yours?
My picture's not altered. I have glasses on. What do you mean? I mean, it's semi-altered
I
because everything's
thought-
blurry.
I thought the glasses were added,
Hell no. I have glasses.
and then the lipstick. I thought he put lipstick.
I don't have lips. I have chapstick. Everything's blurred out on the photo. It's fucking weird, but it's also like a random screenshot. What the fuck?
That is now your new fucking. When you call, that's your fucking picture.
That's hilarious.
Holy shit! I thought he made it.
No, I can send you the original if
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Holy shit,
You're gonna use it with your flashlight?
dude! I thought he added the glasses.
No, I wear glasses. You know this.
If those are
They're clear.
holy shit. Oh, well, I guess he didn't make it.
Yeah.
I
No,
kind of feel bad.
he's not. I don't know if he's
Are you transgender?
not that bright.
Dude, you
Because
could
of
go
my-
undercover.
Because of my red lips.
Dude, oh, yeah. Dude.
It's chapstick.
If you were, you know, if you like the company of other men, and if I like the company of other men, we'd be out this Friday, yo.
I'll take that as a
God
compliment,
damn,
Frank.
some dick sucking lips on that motherfucker. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Good for you.
Chapsticks. Thanks. Shut the fuck up.
Good for you.
Hey, my girlfriend likes them, so
Yeah.
yeah.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, girls would kill for those lips.
Yeah, 1,000%.
You know how much they pay for that?
Oh, dude, fucking yeah.
That's crazy.
Runs in the family.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, now that I feel bad, I thought that was fucking...
No, dude, I'm sitting right in front of you. What do you mean? Is the photo altered?
That looks altered. I wish I could post it, and then...
Hilarious.
I wish I could post it, and then 100% people
I mean,
would
the
be like...
photo is not the original, so it must be altered in some way. But it's not like my lips are
So your
that
mom-
red.
Your mother posted that?
She put a photo of me and my sister.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess.
I seriously thought that he altered the picture and then found a girl that looked like you.
Nope.
Wow. That's cool. Well, somebody posted a picture of me when I was a baby,
Yeah.
and then next to it, so I'm like this.
Holding a wiener.
Yeah. No. that would have been funny. So it was kind of tame. They just put the fist pump in.
Oh, yeah.
So it was tame.
Sure.
But I could have definitely been holding a wiener
Yeah.
on that fucking thing. All right. So before you got here, now it's time to get serious. Okay? It's time to fucking get serious.
Yeah.
Are you a diver? You dive?
Muff diver, yeah.
Yes. So do you wear a snorkel with it?
Sometimes
or
if you have
nose
to.
plugs? You ever
Uh,
get in your eye and think you're going to fucking panic and you're like, fuck, I'm going to get pink eye and we're going on vacation. And you try to wipe it off on their thigh.
No, I've never had the fucking
I remember, is that Digatron?
Digatron's here.
So we were exploring each other. Then when we were done fornicating, I felt bad, but I was like, I gotta wash my whole face because it got in my eye. And we're going on vacation in a couple days. Sorry.
That's not how fucking pink eye happens, though.
It could be any
you
foreign
already,
matter.
If you already had it in your eye, you're fucked.
I think
you
I
can't
got-
just like, hey, wipe it off.
Yeah, but I got pink eye. Yeah, you can wash it off. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think once it's there, you're cooked.
I got pink eye from fucking my contacts.
You put your contact in your asshole? How do you
Yeah.
get pink eye?
Because you fucking, what you do is when they're too moist, you rub it on your pink eye. Fuck, I fucked that whole joke. You know what? Fuck it. Start over. Anyway, so I was watching this video.
Yeah.
This horrifying trap. Well, hold on. Stand by. Double the pain. And horrifically. What? Horrifyingly?
Horrifyingly.
That word?
Yes.
Damn. Whatever. It's a fucking.
I would pay you $10 to fucking spell that in a report.
Oh yeah, I can't, dude. I just learned there and there, and you want me to fucking spell this shit? I can't spell, dude. I had a fucking a spell checker,
Yep.
like a separate fucking machine.
Mm-hmm.
I had a spell checker, my calculator,
Yep.
I had all that shit before the fucking phone had everything in there. I'm telling you.
How'd you manage that, like, back in the day when there wasn't fucking spell check on the computer?
No, they had it on the computer.
Like,
Fuck, you know what?
when you guys did, like,
I don't
paper
think
reports,
the first one did. Fuck, they had to.
like, paper reports, you said, fuck it.
I didn't have to
wing
pay.
it.
I was just after that.
Mm.
Well, we had to do PR1s in paper.
Mm.
We had to do that shit.
Yeah.
No, you just fucking. I had the calculator, the fucking thing.
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
got it. So anyway, double the pain and horrifyingly trapped. Caving, gone horribly wrong. So these fuckers.
This is like the Chilean mine fucking thing, and
I don't know.
They're fucking
Where is it from?
digging, and the fucking mine caves in on them.
No.
Oh,
Well, it's probably similar to that type of scariness.
yeah.
So let's check it out. Watch. So these fucking assholes, they like to dive in these fucking caves. Then it's got to bend them in half just to get through one part. They have no idea where they're going. Pitch black. Fuck that, dude. I don't close my eyes in the shower because I get fucking nervous. And these assholes are fucking going in the water.
That's hilarious.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid. Sorry.
Well, you don't need to tell me that.
Yeah,
I already know
fuck
that.
that.
Find caving stories that went horribly wrong.
You don't have like.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
particular takes
I'd
us to a
do the
Sunday
fucking
adventure
like where
of
you
5.
crawl down. I wouldn't fucking go through the water to go through a cave.
What do you mean when you crawl down?
There's like they fucking go into a cave, and as the cave gets smaller and smaller, you can fucking go.
You would
through.
do that?
I do not the fucking deep sea diving fucking cave.
Nah,
shit.
buddy, I wouldn't even go where it gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck that.
What's gonna happen? Somebody pulls, hey, pull my legs, pull
Yeah,
me out.
they don't
Okay.
have OSHA in those fucking countries, dude.
Yeah.
Your fucking tank got holes in it. You go underwater, be like, wait, why is there
That's
bubbles
why I'm
coming?
not. That's why I wouldn't do that one. I'd do
Fuck
I'd
that.
be like, I'd fucking like military crawl that shit, but I wouldn't fucking scuba dive into a.
So
fucking
you would
cave.
do it regular land.
Yes.
But you wouldn't, oh, that's different.
Yeah. Not through the fucking water.
I always wanted a Goonie adventure, and they did that shit. Anyway, so
It turned into a night.
Look at this
where one
motherfucker.
explorer became trapped.
That's crazy.
Her body bent at an excruciating angle with her ribs cracking.
what a
While
dumb
She's a
fuck.
tragedy
retard to even
takes
fucking
place
try
deep
that.
Inside
Yeah.
an underwater cave.
See,
As
that I
always,
would not do.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Imagine
The
being
morning of
upside down in
October
the water.
7th, 2001
that.
began like many autumn Sundays in upstate New York. Gage Caverns is a natural limestone
Oh, so wait.
cave system.
I guess they're
located near
doing land
Shoal Area,
and,
New York,
Land and
which has
water.
long
And
attracted
water.
explorers eager to witness its underground wonders.
She doesn't have an ass.
5 friends, Edward
She called the
Galloway,
cops and
Kevin
stole it.
Shaw, Shioku Kudo, Adam Dobson, and J.J. Bradingham
that.
arrived at the cave entrance around 10:30 in the morning. They were a mix of experienced spelunkers and newcomers, all drawn by the
Spelunking.
thrill of exploring the underground world.
This is a bar car
Gage
splunkers.
Caverns was well known among local cave explorers.
think it's
They
like
got-
a-
they got
Both
midgets?
Wet passages.
Why is it a midget?
containing
That's
a
underground
splunker?
streams.
No, I'm asking. Do they have midgets?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
No. A lot of liberals, though.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Hairy armpits,
Yeah.
that hair and
Blue
shit.
hair, yep.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta get I had to put my phone on mute because it says that Trump.
Yeah.
It says Trump, so I put my phone on mute.
They're fucking like 200 pounds at least.
Yeah, when I went to the colonoscopy, I shut that fucking phone off too. I was like, I'm not letting these motherfuckers
Yeah.
jig me when I'm sleeping. Fuck that.
Sections where water had long since carved out spaces before moving elsewhere.
What the
The
fuck
group
would you
was
crawl
carefully
into shit
prepared
for?
their
Crawling
excursion.
backwards?
Each person carried a helmet with a mounted light.
Oh,
backup
cool.
flashlights,
Ooh.
extra batteries, some water, and light snacks. They wore clothes that
Crack.
could get dirty.
Yeah, bought
Old
crackers.
jeans, long sleeve shirts, and sturdy boots with good traction for the slippery cave surfaces.
Cool. All right, let's get
More
to the
experienced
fucking
members
Yeah.
of the
falling
group
to their
carried
death.
small packs with emergency supplies,
They
including
had
a basic
first aid kits.
kit.
Okay.
Before
You can't
entering,
use it when
they
you're
checked
fucking
their
stuck in a
equipment
hole.
one last
And you're
time
crawling
and signed the
backwards
cave
down a
reg.
cave.
Oh,
A common safety practice that lets others know who is inside and when they should return. The October air was chilly, around 50 degrees Fahrenheit,
no,
10 degrees Celsius.
no.
But they knew the cave would maintain a steady temperature of about 52 degrees Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius, year-round. At approximately 11...
Dude, oh, you
What the
fucking cocksucker.
fuck is this?
Fucking jerk. I thought this was fucking. I thought they got to the point a little bit faster.
Yeah.
We'll get to
They're
the
fucking
point.
explaining what they ate
Yeah.
fucking the day before.
He took 4 shits the day before.
A dark gap in the hillside that seemed to swallow the daylight. The entrance chamber was large enough for all 5 to stand comfortably.
So that
But
that
as
gets
they
you
moved
going.
deeper,
That's
the
not bad.
passages
Yeah.
began to narrow. The group decided to explore the dry side of the cave
Mm.
first. This included a challenging section called the Balls Down Crawl.
Balls
The
down.
uncomfortable
Balls
but
down crawl.
necessary
Fuck
technique
that.
of crawling with your body lying flat against the ground. The passage was so tight in places that they had to exhale to make their chests smaller.
Nope.
just to
Yeah, at
squeeze
that
No.
point, fuck
For the
that.
first 2 hours, everything went according to plan. They took
You can't make it
photographs
out because
and
you
pointed out
fucking
interesting
ate too many
features to
crackers.
Yeah, and you're fucking tired and your light shut off, you
They made their
dumbass.
way back to a larger room known as the amphitheater, a spacious chamber where several passages meet. Here, they pause to rest, have a snack, and decide where to explore next.
That's how, like,
The amphitheater was impressive, about the size of a small classroom, with a ceiling high enough to stand up straight.
Okay.
Several small openings led off in
Alright, let's get
different
to the fucking
directions.
point.
Some barely visible as dark cracks in
Oh,
the
here we go.
walls.
Oh, it's coming
These
up.
unexplored side passages caught their interest. Shioku Kudo, a 28-year-old graduate student who had been caving only a few
She
times
gone.
before,
Yep.
was particularly curious about a narrow horizontal crack
Retard.
that seemed to lead to another chamber. The crack was about 2 feet,
Fuck
60
you.
centimeters wide,
2 feet.
and perhaps 18 inches, 45 centimeters tall, large enough that a person might be able to squeeze through while lying on their side. Kudo, being smaller than the others,
Kudos.
volunteered to check if the passage went anywhere interesting. The others watched as she lay down on her
Ooh!
side and began inching into the narrow opening. The trouble began almost immediately. The passage didn't continue straight ahead, as it appeared from the outside. Instead, it bent sharply to the right at a 90-degree angle
The
just
fuck are you
beyond where
doing?
they could see from the entrance. As Kudo pushed forward, she had to twist her body to follow this unexpected turn. She managed to get her upper body through the bend, with her torso now pointing in one direction.
Why would she
while her
think that
legs
that was,
extended
like, a
straight
good
back
idea?
in the original direction she had entered, forming a 90-degree angle with her body. This awkward position quickly became dangerous. The crevice narrowed even further, just
What a
beyond
fuck!
the bend,
What a
pinching
retard.
inward at exactly the spot where Kudo's ribcage now rested. As she tried to push forward or pull back, she found herself completely stuck.
Oh,
Yep.
The rock pressed painfully against her ribs, preventing her from moving in either direction. The rough limestone edges dug into her sides, and the tight space restricted her breathing. Kudo was stuck.
what
Yeah,
a
no
dumb
shit.
She called
fuck.
out to her friends, trying to keep her voice calm despite the growing panic she felt. Kevin Shaw and Edward Galbavy immediately came to help. They tried to guide her, suggesting different positions and movements that might free her. They tried pulling gently on her feet, then pushing on her shoulders, but nothing worked. The more she struggled, the more firmly
It was all those
wedged
crackers
became.
she ate.
Yeah,
The
she
tight
shouldn't have ate
bend
the
had
fucking
created a
crackers, you
natural
stupid ass.
trap, like a hook that easily catches but doesn't easily release.
Oh my
The
god.
painful reality of Kudo's situation
She
soon
gone.
became clear. Her body was bent sideways at more than a 90-degree angle, with her
That's- I
ribcage
feel like that
compressed
seems
She-
against
impossible,
the
dude.
unforgiving stone.
She
Every
would have had to
breath
try to
was
go on her
difficult and
stomach,
painful.
like,
she couldn't
turn.
expand her chest normally, forcing her to take shallow breaths.
You know what I mean? And then-
Worse still, she couldn't move her arms into a position that would give her any leverage to push herself free.
Oh my
After
god.
many unsuccessful attempts to free her,
They said,
the
"Fuck
group
it."
realized they needed help. The cave's cool temperature, constant at around 52 degrees Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius, posed an additional
So who
danger.
the fuck are you gonna get to go
Kudo
down
unable
there?
to move-
Dude, by the time somebody else gets there, she's dead.
But how are you even gonna save her?
Right. What are you going to do? You can't blast the fucking rock.
Yeah.
And this episode is brought to you by KY Jelly.
Hey, why did he? He's like, wait a second. Stand by. Kudo.
Hold on.
Hold your nose.
I have the perfect
Escape
escape-
mechanism.
Yeah, a single serve KY
Yeah.
jelly.
I only have 2. So I need to smother this everywhere. Every orifice of your body.
Yes.
Starting
Take off your pants.
with your vagina. Do you imagine he was like, well, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna put it in. Who's gonna believe you?
Nobody's gonna find you anyway, bitch. Damn.
That's crazy, dude.
No, that's fucking.
That's wild.
temperature would slowly drop, potentially leading to hypothermia. Shaw volunteered to leave the cave and call for professional help.
I'm outta
while the
here.
others
Yeah, he's like,
stayed
fuck it, I'm
with
gonna go
Kudo
get help.
Yeah, yeah,
to keep her
yeah.
spirits
Right.
up
We done
and
fucked up,
monitor her
AA, Ron.
condition. Shaw made his way quickly through the cave, emerging into the afternoon sunlight around 1:30 p.m.
Safe.
He's like,
He
yeah.
immediately
He's like, I ain't going
contacted
back in there.
emergency services, explaining the situation and giving details about Kudo's location within the cave. Soon, local rescue
Yeah.
teams were notified, including specialized cave rescue units and emergency medical technicians. Meanwhile, back in the darkness of the
How
amphitheater,
the fuck would you get her
Kudo's
out?
situation was growing
You
more
couldn't.
uncomfortable by the minute. The pressure on her ribcage made each breath painful. The hard stone floor beneath her side numbed her arm and hip.
Oh
Worst
God.
of all was the psychological stress, the darkness, the tight space, and the growing uncertainty about whether she could be freed all contributed to rising anxiety. The the first rescuers began arriving.
What's
at the
that
cave
thing that they
entrance
give
around
you
2:15
when you're like
p.m.
when you're in the
They
war?
carried specialized equipment
So
designed
if you want to
for
like
cave
kind of kill
rescue.
yourself, you just
Ropes, harnesses,
squirt that shit in you?
communication devices, medical supplies.
Are you talking
and
about what you
tools
bite
for
down?
removing rock.
or something. It
They
like
quickly
kills you.
organized
Like if
into
you're a spy
teams
and they
and
try to
began
find you,
making
Yeah,
way
the
to-
fucking.
they catch you. not like cyanide, but some.
The cyanide
Is it
pills.
cyanide pill?
Yeah. You bite the cyanide pill and fucking.
These
And you fucking die
motherfuckers.
immediately.
They should have brought
It
cyanide pills.
Causes a hole in your fucking chest.
Imagine if they were like, "Listen,
We shove a cyanide pill in your pussy. You're done.
we have a cyanide pill." What? Yeah, you're not
You're
getting out of
done.
here.
Yeah.
So tell Elvis I said hi.
Yeah. This is a fucking cyanide suppository.
Oh, just I gotta squirt this in here.
Yeah.
where Kudo remained trapped. By 3 p.m., the first rescue team reached Kudo.
And they
A
said,
paramedic
"Fuck it."
immediately checked her vital signs.
They get into yeah,
Kudo
fuck
had now been
this.
trapped for nearly 2 hours,
Holy
and the effects were
fuck.
showing. Her lips had a bluish tint from the cold and restricted breathing, and she was shivering despite her efforts to remain calm. The rescue team's first attempts followed the same approaches
How
that
the
her
fuck
friends
do you
had
get
tried.
like?
They
different
just start
Isn't
pulling
there
at
a
her
point
leg.
in your fucking head where you're like,
There's no way we can get her out.
like or just like, you know what? I probably shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
You know, it's
right.
hard to maneuver
right.
through here,
when you
and I
imme-
can't
When
fit.
you start fucking turning your body 90 degrees, you're like,
Yeah,
probably not a good idea.
you just crawled in a hole, you stupid asshole.
Yeah.
Head first,
Head first. Yeah.
you fucking dummy. It's those people
Yes.
that are saying we should ban all guns.
Yep.
That's a dumb motherfucker
Yeah, right.
who will go to a protest, ban all of our guns, and then I'm gonna go dive in a cave head first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
pushing, lubricants to reduce friction,
Ooh,
and
lubricants. See?
gentle rocking motions to try to free her body from the crevice. However,
Crevice.
the peculiar angle of her entrapment, with her torso bent
Hey, if you have a
sideways
foot
at more
fetish,
than
this
90
would be-
Oh,
degrees,
it's like-
and her
he's
wrist
just like,
She's like, "Are you licking my feet?"
I'm giving you lubricant.
Lubrication.
I'm lubricating you. Shut up. I'll leave. I'll fucking leave.
I'll leave you here.
narrowing passage made these conventional rescue techniques ineffective.
Hmm.
As the afternoon stretched into evening, more specialized rescuers arrived. Some had experience with similar cave rescues and brought additional equipment. They set up bright lights to better assess the situation and established a communication system to coordinate their efforts. By 5 p.m., Kudo had been trapped for nearly 4 hours.
Just think, she probably fucking, it was probably like 2:30. People leave at 3 o'clock. Now she just fucked everybody. It's like a holiday
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah. I gotta write this fucking report. This
Yeah,
fucking dumb
Memorial
bitch.
Day weekend.
Yep.
Now you're stuck in a cave with an asshole.
Yep.
One fuck
And
will
you're
fuck
and
everything
you're,
up.
And you're trying to pull her out, and you know she's gonna die.
Yeah, it's like, well,
She's
Can't
going to die. She's
leave.
gonna die in your hands, dude.
you know, I wonder if
About her
the
physical-
rescuer's like, well, hopefully this is done by, if this is done by 8 and she dies.
She can wait 5 minutes for the fucking shift change.
Yeah, I could go home, take a shower, take a nap, and then we could make the barbecue tomorrow. All right, yeah. All right, so what I need you to do
Yeah.
is
Yep.
stop breathing.
The pain in her ribs had become nearly unbearable, and the cold was sapping her strength. Around 7:20 p.m., 2 experienced cave rescuers, Joe Armstrong and Ken Fortune, arrived with specialized equipment, including small drills and chisels designed for removing rock in tight spaces. They recognized that the only way to free Kudo would be to carefully remove some of the rock that was trapping her.
I guess you
This
could do that,
process
yeah.
was slow and dangerous. Armstrong and Fortuin had to work in the cramped space, careful not to cause any
Yeah,
rock
get
falls or create
fucked.
dust
You're
that
stuck
would make
But what if-
breathing even more
What if
difficult.
that,
Your shoulders.
he caused a
his
crack,
yeah, his shoulders are gonna be fucking
but what if he causes a crack here,
yeah,
and then this rock just goes, tweet?
fucking stabs it right in the chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be hundreds,
possible.
if not 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. Crushes her.
where removing small sections of rock would relieve the pressure on Kudo's body without compromising the stability of the surrounding cave. For over 90 minutes, they carefully
Don't try this
Oh,
baking
come on,
soda
you
trick
fuck.
unless-
fuck! You son of a
God.
bitch! Fuck. Skip, you fuck!
drilled and chipped away at the rock. Each small piece removed provided a tiny bit more space. Throughout this ordeal, Kudo remained conscious but grew increasingly exhausted. She had now been trapped in her painful position for about 8 hours, twisted
Dumbass.
That's her
sideways
own
with
fucking
ribs
fault.
compressed
Yeah.
and her breathing restricted. Finally,
Let
at
us
just
do our
after
job.
9 p.m., Armstrong and Fortuin removed enough rock that Kudo could be slowly eased out of the crevice.
Lucky
As she
bitch.
was freed, the pain of blood rushing back into her compressed tissues was intense. Rescue medics
Suck it
immediately
up.
wrapped her in warming blankets and began treating her for hypothermia and compression injuries. Her ribs were badly bruised.
She's
and
lucky
had
she even
lost feeling in
survived.
parts
She's
of
over
her
here,
side
"Oh,
that
the
had been
blood,
pressed against the rock
blood."
for hours. Rather than rushing her out of the cave, the rescue team allowed Kudo to rest and recover her strength for about an hour. They gave her warm fluids and monitored her condition closely. When she felt strong enough
She
to
then
move,
died.
they slowly helped her through the cave passages, supporting her every step of the way. At 10:20 p.m., almost 9.5
I hope they
hours
charged
after
her for
becoming
all this
trapped,
fucking.
Thousands.
Yes, I hope so.
emerged from Gage Caverns into the cool night air. Waiting ambulance personnel immediately took
They
her
should
to a
charge
local
when you do
hospital
dumb
They
shit
should
for
like
have.
that.
I hope she went
evaluation
into
and
bankruptcy.
treatment.
Yeah.
How much
Remarkably,
fucking.
despite her ordeal,
Yeah.
she had
How many
suffered no
people
permanent
needed to
injuries,
fucking work on this
just severe
fucking dumb
bruising,
bitch?
You think she has
temporary nerve
nightmares?
compression,
Of
and the
getting crushed?
psychological impact
Yeah,
of her
1,000%.
frightening experience.
I
In the
guarantee you she doesn't
aftermath,
fucking cave
local-
dive anymore.
Yeah. She then does it again and dies.
Yeah.
Or she falls down the steps or something stupid.
Caving experts like Tom Engel noted that there had been some confusion during the early stages of the rescue regarding how long Kudo had been trapped, potentially delaying the full-scale rescue response. He emphasized the importance of calling for help quickly in cave emergencies, recommending that if a trapped caver
That was
cannot
smart,
be
though.
freed within about 15 minutes, outside help should be summoned immediately. While Kudo survived her horrific nightmare,
Oh.
the cave explorer in this next story wasn't as lucky
Let's
to
see.
make it out
I
alive.
might skim through this
In
one.
the hills of Vermont,
Let's
Albertson's quarry sits
see.
as a remnant of old mining operations.
Probably at the end, that
Over the
big
years,
bump right there.
Groundwater
The
filled
next
the
one.
abandoned mine, turning it into a popular spot for cave divers.
That's fucking
On
scary.
May 29th, 2005, Tim Gagnon, 43, and his diving partner John Weymouth
Yeah, I
arrived
want to
at the
fast forward, but
quarry
I'm
that
scared.
night. The weather was mild as they
Trying
set
to
up
see,
their gear by the water's edge. Both men were experienced and certified cave divers who had explored this site many times before. We all know that cave diving
That's
is
crazy,
much more
dude.
dangerous
Fuck
than regular
that.
diving. It requires
What are they
special
gonna find?
equipment and
What are
training
they
Nothing.
doing?
since
There's
diving
nothing.
in enclosed
There's
spaces
nothing you'll
far
find.
from
No.
the surface. If something goes wrong,
What if it was
you
something
can't just
dangerous that
swim
was
up
gonna
safe.
kill them, and
The
now they're
limited
stuck in the
space,
fucking
darkness, and
They're
distance
done.
from
1
open
foot
air
by 1
create
foot
risks
fucking-
that
You ain't
ordinary
turning
divers
around.
No, you can't
never
turn around.
face.
The
Many
guy
cave
behind you
divers
is
say
there.
It's like
Yeah.
exploring another planet.
Move it, Tommy.
Yeah,
completely
I can't.
unforgiving of mistakes.
Knock your flipper
By
off.
10 a.m., both men were ready. Their equipment included twin tanks holding compressed air, about 3,000 psi,
Okay.
regulators to
3,000.
breathe the air, powerful underwater lights, and guidelines, ropes that help divers find their way back. Cave diving equipment is more complex than regular scuba gear, with redundancy built into every critical system. This backup equipment can mean the difference between life and death in an emergency.
Or maybe you just don't do it.
Yeah,
Water
right.
was cold, around 52 degrees Fahrenheit, 11 degrees Celsius.
There's a lot of
requiring
shit
them
that
to wear
people
thick
get
protective
into
dry
that
suits.
is
These suits keep water completely
Makes no
off the
sense.
diver's body.
Yeah.
Unlike
those-
wetsuits that allow a thin layer of
Those people
water
that
to
put on
be
their
warmed
bat
by
suits
body.
and they fly through the air.
As
Oh,
they
yeah, that
descended
too.
into the quarry,
Yeah.
sunlight
I do want to do
faded
that.
quickly.
I ain't doing that
Within
shit.
moments, their world
You ever
shrank to
skydive?
what their dive lights could
No.
illuminate.
Would you
Narrow
do it?
beams
Huh?
cutting
Would you
through
Yes.
skydive?
distance.
yes.
The underwater tunnels were created by miners years ago, who had no idea
What's
their
the most
workplace
dangerous
would
thing I'll
someday
do?
become an underwater maze.
Put on a
Silk-covered
vest.
floors, which could
Fucking
easily
Yeah.
cloud the water,
Well, besides that dumb shit.
making it impossible to see. Cave divers
I wonder if
call
that's the
this
same
silt
mentality.
out, and
It
it's
has
one of
to
the
be.
most common dangers they face.
It's just
Yeah.
One wrong kick or hand movement can trigger a cloud of fine particles that may take minutes or hours to settle. Following proper safety procedures, Gagnon and Weymouth used a permanent guideline in the main
Gagnon,
tunnel.
not
This
Gagnon.
road
I was just gonna say I couldn't think of the fucking.
lead them
It's
back to
Gagnon
the
style.
entrance even in zero visibility.
All right, let's
They
get
went
to this
about
motherfucker.
600
Oh, here we
feet,
go.
183 meters, into the quarry before reaching the end of this main line. For perspective,
shit.
that's about twice the length of a football field,
Fuck
all
your mama.
underwater in nearly complete darkness. At this point, they used what's called a jump reel, a smaller line that connects to another permanent guideline, allowing them to explore a different tunnel safely.
The line
This
snapped.
Yeah,
technique
yeah.
prevents divers from getting lost in
Or
bleak
somebody at the
passages.
top is like, "What is this
After
shit?"
a
Yeah.
And they
short
fucking
distance
just
along
cut
this
it.
Cut that
path,
shit.
They decided to turn back, perhaps noticing their air consumption or simply following their pre-planned dive schedule. During their return journey, disaster struck.
Oh shit.
Weymouth's main regulator failed
Ah.
and began free-flowing, meaning air was rushing out uncontrollably. At
Oh.
109 feet, 33 meters underwater, this was extremely dangerous. A free-flowing regulator can empty a full tank in minutes.
So you don't have
leaving a
another
diver
fucking
without air
regulator?
deep underground with no
Or
quick
like
escape
a
to the
backup
surface.
to like stop it.
Gagnon
Yeah.
immediately followed emergency procedures, offering Weymouth his backup regulator on a long hose.
Where's your boys'
This
backup
setup,
shit?
known as a Hogarthian configuration in technical diving circles, allows divers to share air while maintaining proper positioning. It meant they could continue moving toward the exit, with Weymouth leading and Gagnon following closely behind.
Fuck you.
For a while, this emergency plan worked. They moved steadily along the guideline, about 2/3 of the way back. The tunnel was dark and
Until
narrow in
Gagnon
places,
fucking broke the
requiring
tube.
careful
Yeah.
movement to avoid stirring up silt
Until he fucking
or
hit a
bumping into the
fucking
rocky
rock and it
ceilings
Yeah.
and
snapped.
walls. Their dive lights created moving shadows that made distances difficult to judge. Then, about 400 feet, 122 meters from the entrance, Weymouth suddenly felt the air hose pulled from his mouth.
What a
The
dick.
loss of his air source underwater would have triggered immediate panic in an inexperienced diver. With his own regulator still leaking but providing some air, Weymouth made the difficult decision to continue toward the exit, hoping Gagnon would follow. This choice, whether to turn back and search for his partner or continue to safety, likely took only seconds to make, but would have consequences that lasted forever.
Yeah, but hold on.
Okay, we don't know if Gagnon is fucking alive yet, right?
Gagnon style.
Yeah, let's just say this was Weymouth's fucking way of fucking getting
Killing this
rid of the
motherfucker.
body.
Yeah.
And he was like, I try to share my fucking air with him, and he just disappeared.
Like he poked holes in the fucking thing. It's like, all right, this only lasts a little bit.
Yep. Or he fucking yanked it out from his mouth and started swimming.
And it's like, dude,
I don't know. He stopped.
Gagnon shit was all fucked up.
Yep.
He killed him.
He killed him.
Hey, Weymouth, we figured it out,
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
You're fucked. You're going down.
Yep.
Weymouth.
We figured it out.
Weymouth. You killed Gagnon.
Yep. We don't even know he's
Killed
dead.
Gagnon. Gagnon's dead, dude.
Gagnon's dead. Yeah.
Just alone,
Fuck
his
Gagnon.
tank's nearly empty with less than 500 psi remaining.
What does that
For
mean?
reference,
I don't
many
know.
recreational divers consider 500 psi to be their absolute minimum reserve,
20 minutes.
the
or
point at
something?
which
I don't
they
know.
must end their dive immediately. There was no sign of Gagnon. Weymouth immediately called for help from shore, likely still hoping his partner had found another way out, or was making his way to the surface. His hands trembled as he removed his gear,
Freaking out.
eyes constantly scanning the water's surface for bubbles, or any sign of movement that might indicate Gagnon had found an alternative exit from the submerged
Nah, he's
labyrinth.
dead.
Rescue divers arrived quickly and
Look
searched
how
throughout
tight
the
that
day,
shit
but
is.
couldn't find Gagnon.
That's crazy.
As hours passed, hope dimmed. Cave rescues are notoriously difficult. The same features that make caves challenging to explore make them equally challenging for rescuers.
Yeah, it's going tight,
Visibility
fucking
was further
claustrophobic
compromised
fucking
as
areas.
The search
Yep.
teams disturbed the delicate silt, creating clouds that reduced sight to mere inches in some areas. Despite using advanced sonar equipment and following the guideline meticulously, the rescue team found no trace of the missing diver as daylight faded. The next day, recovery divers found his body on the tunnel floor,
Oh, shit.
about 400 feet from the entrance at a depth of 109 feet, 33 meters.
He dead.
He was positioned as if he had been attempting to follow the guideline, one hand still reaching forward. When examining Gagnon's equipment, investigators found something strange. One tank still had plenty of air, about 2,000 psi.
I wonder why.
But the valve connecting it to his breathing system was closed. Normally, this valve stays open during the entire
Holy
dive.
shit. His
The
boy
presence
shut
of
the
air in
fucking...
his tank made the tragedy even more puzzling and heartbreaking. Survival had been
Because
literally
who's gonna check his shit, right? If you and I are going to do something, right? We're like, all right, we're gonna go on this boys trip or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And we're putting shit on. I'm checking you, you're checking me,
Yeah,
and then we go.
yeah.
His shit was closed.
Or homeboy was underneath and just fucking shut
Yep.
it quick.
He's like, oh, he's like, oh, my shit's not working. Can you check it? He turns around.
He's like, oh no, everything's
Nah,
on.
you're good. Closes that
Yeah.
shit.
So,
There's no way that foul play wasn't fucking.
do you think they investigated this quick as far as
They're
like
yeah, he fucking.
talk to his boy, be like, hey, we're gonna need to put you under a polygraph or some
Nah.
shit?
They didn't
Yeah.
do none of that. They just took his word. Oh, I don't know. He stopped breathing or something. I don't know.
No, I would. I'd be like, hey, listen, you banging his wife?
Yeah, right.
You fucking his wife?
Yeah.
You fucking your wife? Tell me some shit.
Yeah, he was.
Let's talk
fucking-
about your
He
relationship.
was fucking your wife. I knew it.
Yep, Gagnon style.
Yeah.
locked behind a closed valve. Fellow divers who knew Gagnon personally confirmed he was meticulous about equipment checks.
Exactly.
Yep.
His boy did it.
Boy fucking killed him.
Yep.
And had never previously experienced valve issues.
Do you imagine if somebody listens to this and like, holy fuck.
Fuck, we forgot.
We
to
never
fucking
thought of
Yeah, right.
We never thought about
We
that.
never fucking checked.
Now Weymouth,
Yep.
and they're gonna say
He's
the
free.
Not Surprised podcast figured it out,
Yep.
and now he's doing life.
Yep.
Years of technical diving.
And then we're
experience.
like aquatic investigators. Any aquatic deaths, they come
Yeah.
to us because we're the foremost experts.
Right.
Yes.
Discovery left the entire dive.
Speedo
community
needs to sponsor
questioning
us.
How such a fatal oversight.
I have a picture of myself in Speedos. I gotta find it. They were orange with little blue stripes on them.
Like little tiger stripes or fucking
No,
like.
just stripes.
That's hilarious.
The weird thing is, I never bought them. I found them.
You put on somebody else's Speedos, dude. How old were you?
Teens,
Oh,
older
okay.
teens. You know.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
up, girl? Look
Yeah,
at my,
yeah, yeah.
my Speedo. Yo.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got them from. I'll find a picture.
That's funny.
Someone
And you know what?
Yeah.
Back in my day,
Yeah. That's a cool thing.
no. Well, no, still wasn't.
I feel like a lot of people wore them back then.
But
Compared to now.
when I took the picture, we had to get shit developed. You know what a photo
somebody,
booth is?
Somebody
Yeah.
saw you in a fucking Speedo and was like, all right, that picture looks good.
We had to go to a photo lab and they had to fucking do it, and we
Yeah,
go back
had
in
to
an
go to
hour
fucking Kodak
or
and
a
they
day.
had to fucking
Yeah.
Investigators believe that while focusing on helping his partner,
I'm on the dark
and
web.
navigating the low ceiling
Yeah,
tunnel,
you are.
Gagnon might have accidentally bumped his tank valve against the rocky.
Yeah, they're
ceiling,
saying he
turning
bumped it and it fucking rotated.
Now you're gonna tell me there's no like case that goes over the fucking thing, so it's like, all right, they put a case over the valve, it spins, but you just gotta press it down quick, and then
Right.
it catches, and then you
like
turn like a fucking baby thing.
like a medicine bottle. Where
Yes.
you gotta fucking press it
Yeah.
and then turn. Yeah, you would think.
So that way, you know, you're going to
This
tight quarters,
doesn't happen. Yeah,
The valve
but I'm the asshole.
right.
You know,
sits at the top of the tank, behind the diver's head, making it vulnerable to accidental contact with overhead surfaces. In the dark, confined space, he probably didn't realize right away why his air stopped flowing.
because he's dumb.
The tunnel where he was found had several tight restrictions where the ceiling dropped
I don't know. Tell your
significantly,
homeboy, can you
forcing
check?
divers to adjust
Yeah.
their trim and swimming
Fucking
position to
just
pass
point at
through
it.
safely.
Hey, yeah.
Examination of
Yeah.
his equipment
He'll probably get the
showed
hint.
slight scrape marks on the top of his tank.
But you would think you'd be able to go like this.
Right,
It's got to be
right behind
accessible to you.
Right.
At that depth, a
I don't
diver
know.
without air can lose consciousness in less than a minute. The human body simply isn't designed to go without oxygen,
What a
and the
dumb
increased
fuck.
pressure
But he
underwater
didn't go out without
accelerates the
oxygen.
effects
His
of
fucking
oxygen
shit turned
deprivation.
off.
His boy killed him, yo. He stabbed him in the face.
Yeah, right.
So, you know who's got these underwater caves that are pretty badass? You could do it for fun.
Who?
North Korea.
Oh yeah.
And their new, did you see the thing I put in there?
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. North Korea
Yeah.
is starting a resort to get tourism into their beautiful country. And
Would you go?
No, absolutely the fuck not. Why? So he can fucking keep us there? Oh, you can't leave yet. You can't leave now. Fuck you.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Fuck that.
What was I gonna say? Dude, on my earlier today, I noticed that you can buy cars on Amazon. They will
didn't know
deliver. They will deliver cars to your house.
I'm gonna buy one by accident. Like, cancel it.
Yeah.
What's the return policy?
I don't know.
If there's a
That's
return
good-
policy,
that's
but
a
use
good-
it for the weekend.
Yeah, and return it.
Holidays with Kim. 13 hours ago. Let's check this out. Let's see. Put this on mute because some dumb shit's gonna come up.
From space.
Okay. Would you go? North Korea?
North
mean,
Korea has
I
finished
went to
building
South
the
Korea and it
Wonsan
was
Culmont.
not bad. I feel like it would be the same, other than fucking there being no food.
Yeah, Thursday. It's a massive resort town on its east coast. and a key project driven by leader Kim Jong-un for years to promote tourism. Footage on state TV showed Kim and his family attending the inaugural.
Closer to this shit.
Plans to rebuild the seaside city into a $1 billion tourist hotspot were announced
It was
as
like Great
early as
Adventure.
2014. Tourism is one of
That
few
looks just like that fucking movie.
Yes.
The Interview.
Yes.
Holy
Look
shit.
at the dude all the way in the left.
All of these motherfuckers. Yeah, I gotta post this shit. I gotta post that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The dude all the way on the left, the one who ate the cyanide gum.
Yes.
And then that chick, she was like the fucking, I don't know, what would you call her? The representative.
Yes.
Pyongyang not targeted by United Nations,
Fast forward this shit. It's
allowing
not as cool
Russian
as I thought.
tourist groups into the country. Most parts
Splashes
of
him
the
with
country
water, he
remain
dies.
closed to
They
regular
fucking shoot
tourists.
him.
Yeah.
Pyongyang in April resumed hosting a marathon event for foreign runners for the first time in 6 years.
What?
North Korea has supplied ammunition,
What are they looking at?
artillery, and thousands of troops for
They're
Russia's
looking
Ukraine
at
war.
the generals
and both
who are
Moscow
like
and
standing
Pyongyang,
there
both
on
economically
that
and
on that end.
politically isolated, have drawn closer
This
together.
motherfucker.
This month, the two countries have restarted a direct passenger train service between their capitals for
Kremlin.
the first time since 2020 and have agreed to expand cooperation
All right, well,
on
fuck it. I
tourism.
don't care anymore. I lost fucking
Still-
I
interest.
feel like if
agency
these
KCNA
countries let, like Russia and fucking North Korea and fucking all these countries let, I don't want to say capitalism take over, but like open up and say, you know, we're cheap, fucking come here.
Yeah, let's do a
They'll
little
make-
capitalism.
Yeah, a little bit,
Capo-
a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. They'll make a lot of fucking money.
Because
You're
there'll be
gonna,
a,
you're gonna get the people that are like, I want to fucking see North Korea.
Yeah.
What the fuck they're
like
talking
the people
about.
who go in caves.
Yes.
That same mentality. You know
Yes.
what? I want to fucking go.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that dude's cool.
I'll fucking go.
And then all of a sudden you fucking drool the wrong way and you ain't leaving.
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
What was it? Was it that kid that was in North Korea, or is it South? Where the fuck was he when he stole the fucking poster? Then they pretty much fucked him up, but then they returned him. They let him go, and then he ended up dying anyway when he got to the
It
United
was
States.
either Russia or North Korea, yeah. There's a few cases that are like that.
This was like a very popular one. And kid took poster. Shaboodoo-doo-boo. Otto Warmbier, North Korea, stupid asshole. So in 2016, he stole a poster or some shit. Then they got him charge of subversion. So he was released by North Korea in a vegetative state, and then died soon after. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna let him go.
Yeah.
He's a vegetable." They
That's
probably
crazy.
juiced him up. I wonder if they ever found out how he died. If there's like a autopsy. Arrest, trial, conviction, release, medical condition, Responsive wellness.
Respiratory arrest.
Hmm.
I wonder what they gave him. Cyanide. Low dose of cyanide.
Yeah. Suffered extensive loss of tissue throughout the brain, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what they did. So they're trying to say he was bedridden for years, but his body was in fucking excellent condition. But then he fucking, he was bedridden.
Yeah.
He was
I
sick.
wonder why. They
Yeah, it was-
fucking broke all his bones.
He was fucking,
Beat the shit.
bedridden for 15 hours before he left, probably.
Doctors found no evidence of physical abuse or
Yeah.
torture scars outside of the brain injury. Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, they fucking juiced him with something.
Yeah.
After that,
Interesting. Their country was the biggest victim. And it was a smear campaign. Yeah, of course they would.
fucking assholes. So I'm not going there. Fuck them. Could lick my asshole. Ain't going.
What was I going to ask you?
I don't know.
Oh, if you heard of the fucking Boeing crash that killed like 242 people.
Oh, the fucking land on top of a fucking hotel.
Yeah.
What did they say? They said that the the plane of that size.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, I forget the number, but let's say you needed 2,000 feet of runway. I'm just making up the number, but I can't remember. And then, but they got on the wrong entrance ramp, we'll say,
Yeah.
to that runway. So they only had like 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So let's say it was a 1,000 or a couple thousand feet less.
Mm-hmm.
So with all the gas and the fucking people on there, it didn't have enough lift.
Right.
And it just started, it wouldn't climb, and it finally again said, fucking smashed.
Yep.
Then did that dude jump out? The
I don't
lone
think- I don't think-
survivor?
I don't think you can.
Because they said he jumped out.
I don't think you can.
What was that, India? Yeah, it was India.
I think it was India, yeah.
Dude, fuck that. I would never go to India. Dude, fuck you. That dude who fucking
Dude, I feel
cuts
like
the fucking...
yes, with his toes and shit.
I already talked to people the other day. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I said, my luck.
Yeah.
I went to Westbrook.
Listen, if you're from India and you're listening, we appreciate you listening.
Nope.
But
Oh, yeah, I do.
But I'm not going to go to your country.
no.
I'm sorry.
I'm not going shit-filled fucking rivers.
The Ganges.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Ganges. Fucking... No, I'm not going to shit-filled fucking rivers where everybody's bathing in it. I'm not eating your fucking street food with a guy with the fucking... He's got a sloppy... His shirt...
Which one?
a
They're
lo-
they're all
the
fucking
chubby one.
Yeah.
The fucking... He's got like a leaf.
Is he the one that's like sitting like crisscross and he's
Yeah.
fucking like
Crisscross
you
applesauce,
give
Indian
him your
style.
little bowl, yeah. You give him your little bowl.
Get a
He
little
gives you,
bowl.
like, 2 little breads, and then he puts a fucking pig slop on
Yeah.
top. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that shirt I wouldn't wear cutting the grass. And this motherfucker's serving food with that shit.
I'm pretty sure there's leaf or like grass clippings in that too.
Fuck that. But their stomachs are used to that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Eating that.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we ate it, we'd fucking get sick.
We die
Like a lot.
probably.
We'd die
probably
more than
fucking,
once.
What's
We would die, come back, and die again.
what's that fucking infection you get or whatever
Death.
disease? Yeah, that too.
It's called death. Fuck.
Botulism.
I don't know if you're talking about my mama, but it's inappropriate. Dude, so anyway, no way, dude. First of all, do you ever see the Indian planes?
No.
Like people post
No,
like
I
what
don't.
they're in a fucking
Is it like
plane.
a brown plane with like a red dot like
yes,
in the front?
instead of a headlight. That's the headlight.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, it's a joke. But the inside of these fucking planes,
Must fucking stink.
oh, dude,
Oh my
that
God,
stink is
dude.
it's curry, isn't it curry?
It's probably it probably smells less bad in the bathroom than it does outside of the bathroom.
Yeah.
In the plane.
I got to talk about this before because I had a good friend who was Indian
Yeah.
when I was younger. But anyway, so yeah, they filmed the inside of these fucking things,
Yeah.
and like they still have cigarette ashtrays in them.
Oh, fuck
There's
it.
fucking mold in there.
Ugh.
It's like all a lot. I'm gonna Google it. You'll
Yeah.
see.
Pull this shit
Dude,
up.
fuck that.
There's like 3 kids like sitting on one chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holding a goat.
Yeah.
Indian Airlines. Or planes or some shit.
Indian
Go to-
Airlines.
I don't know what I spelled.
Just do Indian plane interior. Maybe that'll work.
Well, you'll see. Ugh. That doesn't even do it justice.
No.
No, these are all the... That's what they want you to see.
Yeah.
Real interior.
Rizzle?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that second line all the way to the right.
Ha! Let's see. That's old.
That's old, yeah.
Let me see. Dude, if you go on like Instagram, you'll see it. But either way, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Or like the guy, they're on the fucking plane in India, and no, not the plane, the fucking train, and their garbage filled up, so they just threw it out the fucking window.
Oh my God.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh man.
Have you ever seen them ride on the outside of the train?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But you would think,
Somebody is like, I don't know either. Either their fucking law enforcement is like, yeah, whatever, or like somebody has to say like this isn't fucking right, dude.
Yeah, this is not. I'm sure
This is
all
safe.
of India isn't like that, but I'm not going. No way. I don't want to find out.
But how is it, right, that a country like that, right, has I don't want to say the shittiest food because, Indian food over here
My nephew loves
is-
that Indian food.
is good,
He likes that shit.
right? And
We have regulations
right, but the food is
in health
crazy.
inspectors.
The streets are disgusting. The rivers are disgusting. The
But-
houses are disgusting. And they make the smartest people in the fucking
I
world.
was just gonna say that.
How is that possible?
I'd rather my doctor be like Dr. Patel
Yes.
or whatever other
Yes.
Indian name
Yes.
than Dr. Smith. I'm like, Dr. Smith, that motherfucker was drinking all the
Yeah.
time. He was partying. He's part of
Yep.
I guarantee he's part of a frat. Dr. Patel,
His whole family
father
came
was like,
here.
yeah.
His
if
whole
you,
family was doctors.
If you fuck around
yeah.
and
I'm
waste
gonna
our
fucking
fucking,
behead you.
we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, and your whole fucking your whole
I
family's
had,
dead.
I had a doctor. I think her last name was Patel.
Yeah.
But I loved her.
Yeah.
She had the accent and everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I had no idea
Yep.
what she was saying, if I was living or dying.
Yep.
I was like, so am I going to be okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. But then she's like, she actually is like, I'm leaving with the accent.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
oh, that sucks. And she's like, fuck Connecticut. Some shit. I'm out of here.
It's hilarious because, they make the best doctors.
But the streets are filthy.
yes, I don't get it. Best
I didn't even think it was like that.
math teachers, fucking it's insane.
I don't, unless they fucking study to get the fuck out of there.
They have to.
Do you know what I mean?
I
thought
They
India.
they just left the peasants behind.
Yeah. I thought India was like a fucking.
They're like a fucking first world country.
Yeah.
Like America.
Yeah, fuck that.
I guess not.
Fuck that. Let me do India. Streets of India.
Let's see. Yeah.
Dude, my fucking
That's
fingers.
wild, dude.
Inoa. That's what I spelled.
Third line in the middle. I mean, all of them, all of the photos.
I can really pick anyone.
Yeah.
Let me see. Dude, look how much garbage is in there.
How do the smartest people
Come from that.
come from,
But that can't be all over India.
dude? But like, you literally just put streets of India, and that's like the what comes up,
Why Indian cities are dirty.
dude. They have some of the smartest people ever, and like they can't figure out how to fucking create a landfill. I don't understand.
You know what? This week I'm gonna look it up and try to find out why.
I don't know, dude.
Is India a poor country?
Obviously,
You know what I mean?
Obviously,
Well,
they have
yeah, but
they have close to like the most.
or is this
people.
like fucking California for us? You know how California has shit everywhere.
Yeah. Like that's their California.
Yeah.
All the homeless.
Look at this motherfucker. If you smelled some of that food, you'd die.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Where's that fucking? Ooh,
How much
See
money?
what I'm saying?
How much money would it have
Nothing.
to pay you to eat out of this guy's hands?
there wouldn't be enough for my health insurance to pay for the health insurance. Dude, there wouldn't be enough. You would have to give me $14 million plus medical bills.
Dude, if I ate that, right? And even being in the military and eating whatever, right? As soon as I swallow whatever that is, it's coming directly out of my asshole immediately. Like
If
shoot out like a fucking cannon, and then I die.
if it doesn't melt you
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me go to videos. Let's go to videos. Let's see some of this shit. Like I was talking to somebody, and they're like, "Oh, we want to go to an African safari, and then we should go here, and then we should go there." I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
no!" And then they're like, "We want to go to Mexico, the Day of the Dead."
Yeah,
I
yeah,
almost
yeah.
went, but it's in October. I'm not going.
Mm.
But I'm like, dude, no way.
That'd be sick, dude.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
But I'm a gringo.
So what?
I'm not going. You and Alexa would be fine.
Yeah, but like
'Cause
we're
you look
we're
Mexican.
technically fucking gringos because we're from
Yeah, but
America.
You have the Mexican
we
traits.
we
I
would still
guarantee if
get
you did your DNA, you have Mexican.
we'll still get beheaded.
No,
Yes,
not you guys.
We're American.
Yeah, but you could just fucking bullshit your way out of it.
I don't know.
Or unless you're unless you're
My
Spanish,
Spanish is not Mexican
has like an
Spanish.
accent.
Yes.
like an American accent.
Yes.
Oh, you'd be fucked.
We have a Puerto Rican accent. We don't have a Mexican accent.
I would turn autistic in a heartbeat. As soon as you fucking, yep, I just start freaking out.
I'm just
like,
gonna point at you.
just start fucking screaming for no reason. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? Oh,
We gotta leave this guy alone.
cuckoo. How do you say cuckoo and fucking cuckoo?
Probably the same. Yeah.
Cuckoo,
Loco.
Logo. His name is Frankie Logo. Logo Frankie. Fuck that. No, I would get fucking kidnapped.
Yeah.
Then they find out I ain't got no fucking money. Then they're like, well, we gotta kill this motherfucker
Dude,
now.
everybody shits on America, but then you go online, right? Everybody shits on America. Everybody.
Yeah.
But then you go online and you go on to any person that is traveling and they go, don't eat the food, don't eat the water, don't drink the water.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
Why?
Why not?
You ain't got filters there?
I thought we were the fucking great, and we weren't the greatest country ever.
Yeah, we don't have filters.
Yeah, everybody that goes to India says the same thing. Everybody that goes to Mexico says the same thing. Everybody that goes to any other fucking country says the same fucking thing. Don't drink the water.
This
Blah, blah,
chick
blah.
went to.
Dominican Republic is the same thing.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Everywhere.
Oh, I told you when I gave
Yeah.
when we didn't drink
Everywhere,
the water,
dude.
but I put ice in Steph's fucking drink and she
has
shit
the
herself.
fucking shit. Yeah. See?
I did not think about that.
Right?
So I used the ice. Where's this lady? I think she said she went to Egypt or something like that,
But you can go anywhere in this fucking country. You can go to Flint, Michigan,
and be fine.
and the
In-
water will
In
be
a landfill.
in the Flint, Michigan,
And we'd be fine.
where Barack Obama, quote unquote, drank the water.
Bullshit.
I don't think he drank that
Didn't
water.
they stop their fucking water for like
I think
a
so.
year or a
Yeah,
month
'cause
or
they have
some
to do
crazy
the
shit?
fucking
You could drink that and be fine.
whatever test, and you'll be fine. Compared to India or Mexico or the Dominican Republic,
Some chick.
which are all our neighbors. I mean, Mexico and
Yeah.
DR. But here, everybody's like, "Fuck America! Oh, this country
Yeah.
sucks." And
They're
it's like,
full of fucking
yeah, they're
shit.
full of shit.
The hell was I gonna say? This chick went to Egypt,
Yeah,
and then she said reasons why I would never go back to Egypt. Then she kept on getting fucking swindled.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
That's
her
all they
tour
do.
guide kept taking them to like his boys' stores and shit like that.
Mm.
And then if you didn't buy stuff from people, they would fucking be all pissy with you. And they said, "Oh, we booked this fucking this boat tour."
Yep.
Which ended up to be a fucking dinghy with some like the kid from Indiana Jones driving the fucking thing. Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Fucking Data or whatever his name was.
I don't know, dude. Like, and that's the reason why I don't vacation, because I'm better off.
Yeah, but
here.
I go places where it's like United States, but people with accents. You know what I mean? Where there's really no issue.
I guess. I mean,
The worst place I
why
went-
go to a resort or an American resort, right? Somewhere in another country when you're not really experiencing what you're thinking.
No, you're not.
You're gonna go to Mexico. You're gonna go to Cancun to a fucking thing, right? You're gonna lay it down in the water, which you could have done in the U.S. anywhere.
True.
And then they're gonna give you margaritas, which you could have also gotten
I
over
agree.
here.
I agree with you.
What's the difference?
Just to say
spent
you
an
went
extra-
to Mexico.
Yeah,
So
just to say that you spent $2,000 and went to Mexico.
the
Like,
only places
wow.
I've really been
Yeah.
is Italy and Australia. Because
See,
we went everywhere.
but they're
we didn't,
close to American.
No, but I'm saying.
you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, because it was safe. To
They speak
fucking-
English.
But
It's a safe country.
We explored
yeah.
the area.
Yeah.
We didn't stay at a resort.
Right.
I've been to Jamaica at a resort. I've
Yeah.
been to Mexico at a resort.
Right.
DR at a resort.
Right.
So I never really went.
You never left America.
Like my cousin would leave. I told you about that.
Yeah.
He would leave. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
Now fuck that.
No, you're gonna get beheaded as soon as you step off.
Dead.
Go to Mexico. Go step off the fucking tourism
Death.
site. Yeah, you're done.
You're gonna hear that Aztec fucking whistle.
the whistle.
You're
Hell
like,
yeah.
fuck.
Cooked. You can't go back to the fucking area. It's gonna be like Jamaica, where the guy was standing on the rocks and fucking.
What?
Where you fucking like crawled.
Oh
to
yeah,
fucking,
yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah, he's gonna be standing over you with the fucking rifle. Get the fuck back.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, when I was fucking trying to get to the hedonism.
yeah.
I was thinking of something else. I was thinking when they went diving off a rock in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So there's this place that everybody goes to. It's a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a dive. You could dive off this fucking rock.
Yeah.
So this chick that was with us Dude, she comes back all bruised because she was hammered, and she's like, "Take a picture," and then jumped off
fell?
and fucking landed all on the side.
It's like concrete.
Yeah. I think she got hammered and fucking somebody's like, dude, she's storming in the side of the side of the hotel because she forgot her key. She went up like 3 or 4 fucking floors.
Yeah.
Huh. It was a good time though. But I think people go to those spots because it's like, oh, it'll be different. But you can,
It's just for the photos.
but you could go to Key West and see the same beach or places in
Right.
Florida.
Right.
I would go to Aruba though.
You can go to California. You can go to Florida. You can go anywhere hot
Yeah.
in the U.S. and fucking...
I would go to Aruba.
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely check. I want to go to Aruba.
Yeah.
That you could kind of walk around and shit.
Yeah.
You
I
can
feel like
walk
a lot
around
of people
there.
go to Aruba.
Yeah, I would do that.
A lot of people go to other countries now to fucking find love. It's
Steph watches that bullshit.
passport bros.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
No.
It's not a show, but it's like a thing that men are doing now. They go to like Thailand or they go to the Philippines
Yeah.
or they go anywhere because they think that American women aren't enough. Like they're not women. They're like clout chasers. Like they're more like they like to take the photos on Instagram, but they can't cook, they can't clean, they can't.
No, you know what these motherfuckers
And
are?
they have the blue hair and they're fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
I'm going to explain exactly what these fuckers are.
Yeah.
This is exactly it.
Yeah.
They don't have enough money
Mhm.
to get the good chicks in the United States, so they think.
Yeah.
Okay? So they make an excuse. Oh, these chicks, they're this, they're that.
I mean, I think they're kind of right, honestly.
Nah. So then they're like, what they're doing is they know if they go to these other countries, the females see that they're American, think they have fucking cash, and then they're all over them. So they could get any fucking chick they want.
But I don't. But it's not. That's
Don't
not,
let these fucking assholes fool you.
No, but I mean, you can't say that they're not right in the sense of, if you go to like a Colombia or like
Those bitches are after your
wherever.
money too.
No, of course. But guess what? 90% of those women that are in those countries are I don't want to say conservative woman, but they're the typical, like they cook, they clean for their man, they do
The fat
whatever.
ones.
No,
The fat ones do.
absolutely not.
The fat ones that got the egg shape.
Absolutely
The
not.
ones that are hot, or they have phones and they go on fucking Instagram. That's how
not
they
the
meet these
same.
dumb
It's not
motherfuckers.
the same. No.
And dude, they're the same shit, but just
No.
exotic looking
No,
with big booties.
absolutely not.
Big booties.
Absolutely not.
Nah, man. These dudes have low self-esteem. They can't get bitches here, so they're like, fuck it. I'm going to go to the easy spot. Like pedophiles, they go to Thailand.
Yes,
See?
but
Because the kids here are too hard to get because of laws
Right,
and
right,
they get arrested and
Right.
this. Over there, they're like, fuck it, a 10-year-old, I'm going to go over there.
right. But
So that's the same thing these motherfuckers doing.
I don't know, dude. Like when I went to
Easy pickings.
When I went to South Korea, all of the females that
Were on your
that we
penis.
met, no, they were actually avoiding men because that's like their culture is like very like I don't want to say secluded. Like they don't like
You didn't go
hooking
to
up
the
with
right spot.
strangers or whatever.
Should have went to 4th Street.
No, what I'm
I
saying.
don't know where
What
it
I'm
is.
saying is like they don't like mixing their race. Let's call it that, right? They're very
lot of
like a lot of
countries,
countries are
yeah.
like that, right?
Mhm.
But from all the people that that had spoken to when I was there, they're like, yeah, they're fucking very regimented. They fucking, I'm telling you, dude.
But I think if you're online and you find some chick in that country,
Sure. But what I'm talking about is people like that walk the street, they try to meet women, whatever. The chances of you meeting a conservative woman in another country, in conservative.
Well, where
in the
was this,
sense
you said?
of where I went was South Korea.
oh, they don't like Mexicans there.
Yeah. Right. But
Over
the-
there,
the
it's different
chances-
though.
the
They don't
chances of
fuck
you-
around there.
right. But I
That's
mean,
different. These dudes are going where?
Colombia,
all over the- Yeah, dude.
Venezuela,
Dude, Chinese and Koreans, they ain't gonna fuck with you.
right.
They're not. They're so petrified
Yeah.
of getting their ass beat by whoever's there.
Their
You know what I
family
mean?
member, whoever, yeah.
But you go to fucking
But
Colombia,
again,
dude.
if you are the guy who has some money, right, and goes to another country, and you're like, oh fuck it, let me try something else, because obviously the women in the U.S., all you see on Instagram is booty shaking and fucking ratchet, whatever,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Compared to you go to Colombia, what do you see? Beautiful women. They can fucking
There's still
cook.
booty shaking.
I'm sure some of them are. I'm sure. But what I'm saying is this is the mentality that these guys have.
Yeah,
go to
that's what they think.
They go to another country. The women are going to cook for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Passport.
So,
What is it? Passport Bros?
yeah.
Passport Bros. Dude, because you made me go on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I got 72 fucking virus attempts. You think I'm fucking around?
It's probably from those cameras from yesterday.
95 trackers prevented, and then
75%.
75%.
Websites that
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Got my fucking thing. The battery's draining.
Passport Bros is a
They
term
changed my
used
credit
to
card.
describe a subculture
Where do you see this? What are you reading?
right on the top
Oh, my bad.
of heterosexual men, primarily from Western countries, who travel to other parts of the world, particularly Southeast Asia, Latin America, seeking romantic relationships with women who they perceive to have more traditional views.
Because it's easy.
It's not. I don't think it's easy. They often view these women as more feminine and receptive to their desires, sometimes characterizing them as more desirable than women in their home countries. The term has gained traction through social media and other online forums. Dude, I'm telling you. They go to Russia. They got
Yeah.
the fucking Slavic women. Dude, I'm telling you.
Did you ever see...
If I didn't, if I
long
wasn't with
distance love?
Mrs. Drillbit, I would have been a passport bro. 1,000%. I would have been in Russia right now.
What?
Or like some Slavic country, some like Serbian
There's
or
a
whatever.
fucking thing where these guys go overseas to get chicks because they can't get American bitches.
It's
Fuck,
not- it's
Steph
not-
watches that
it's
shit.
not about. I know. It's the 90 Day Fiance.
Yes.
It's not about not being able to get American bitch. Is that
It is.
the American woman is not traditional?
They're traditional.
They're not.
These
They are
motherfuckers
not traditional.
are
Absolutely
trying
not.
to shoot fish in a barrel.
Dude, I will fucking I can count on one hand the amount of traditional women that I've met in America.
I can count on two hands. Let me see. Passport Bros. This is just
in your
a
view,
term.
in your view, yeah, it is a term.
Oh,
it's
I
not
thought
a
it was
show
a
or
fucking
no,
show. You got me looking on
This is
YouTube.
what fucking
Son of a
what they call
bitch.
themselves.
90 Day
You
Fiance.
can tell me right now that the majority of American women are traditional in the sense of they all cook for their husband, they all do the laundry, they all only take care of the home.
Yes, you know why? I could say they're all the fucking same, all these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Because in our line of work,
Mm-hmm.
we see many different cultures.
Mm-hmm. No.
Hold on. See many different cultures.
American women.
But I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
we see many different cultures,
Mm-hmm.
different financial status, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're all the same. I don't give a fuck if they're Mexican, Dominican, Italian.
They all have
You
the
get
same
ones-
problems, but they don't have all
Nah.
the same mentality
You
when it
get-
comes to traditional marriage.
You get some that are fucking ratchet, and then
Sure.
you get some that, tradition. They cook. How many people, either Hispanic or whatever,
Okay, again.
how many of them, when we go on calls,
Yeah.
are cooking, cleaning, keeping a tidy household, whether Hispanic, Italian, whatever? How many females? They're all the same shit. I don't give a
I
fuck
don't
what you
think
are.
So, dude, I don't think
They're
so.
all assholes trying to get fucking money and
Yes.
trying to fucking get Brazilian butt lifts
Yes.
off of your dime.
Yeah, but again, I think that the guys are looking for specific looking, good looking females in these countries, right? The females know that these guys have money. They
Yeah.
know that.
Yes.
We know that, right?
Yeah, so they'll cook them anything.
But they'll go to these countries, right? They'll because they perceive that the women in these countries
Yeah, it's a perception.
have more of those qualities than the women in America.
Yeah. I could see where they
Because
would think that, yeah.
their mothers in those countries, they're like, you will cook, you will do blah blah blah. Over here, the families are in shambles. Most of the, at least what we
Yeah.
deal with,
Yeah.
and single moms, whatever. Sure, I mean,
Yeah.
but they're not. Their focus is not on the male half, which is what the guys are trying to look for. They want.
I
the
believe what
female
you're
They
saying.
want the female to be subservient versus in America, everybody's like, I'm a female. Everything's 50-50. I'm fucking equal to
So,
you. Blah 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 blah.
Did you ever hear the Eddie Murphy skit? This is perfect.
Which one?
Okay. I was young when it came out, so you might have been
Not born.
a sperm.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna.
Do you think they're wrong? I don't think they're wrong.
I think they use that as an excuse.
No.
But some of them are probably like
Yeah.
do feel that way.
Do you
But
think-
I think a
do
lot
you
of them feel that.
Do you think the women in fucking Czechoslovakia are the same as American women? Like when it comes to traditional values and like cooking for their husband and being at the home
depends,
all
'cause you could
day.
have-
Of course, are there women like that in the U.S.?
Of course.
Sure.
Yeah, then down south chicks that I
But-
could think of. I don't know.
Sure.
They
But
cook and do shit.
90% of the women in the U.S. compared to 90% of the women in Czechoslovakia. Hell no, dude.
I don't know.
Most of the women in the U.S. are trying to go to Florida and fucking party and have a fucking fun
But so
time.
are these fucking
Hell no,
chicken
they don't-
heads.
Dude, they're trying to survive over there, dog.
Hey, yeah, off of your fucking dime. So they're like, let me make this dude a fucking
Right now,
chicleta
there's
or whatever the fuck you guys eat.
There's people over there right now that are like fucking have nothing compared to the
All right,
fucking
watch
bitches
this.
over here.
This is exactly kind of. Let me see. Okay. This is what happens. Hopefully, this does the whole thing.
Whatever.
Okay.
Harbor Freight.
This is Eddie Murphy from Raw saying it's called "What Have You Done for Me Lately," and he explains it perfectly.
You got to be careful. You got to have a J.O.B. in the 80s. You got to have some money. You got to have some money. You can't get no pussy. Listen to the radio. That's what it's about. Listen to Madonna. I'm a material girl in a material world. You have money. You can't have no pussy. Basically what it is, there's a song out now called Got to Have a J.O.B. if you want to be with me. And the lyrics go, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Like if you went up and said, hey, babe, what's going on? The rent.
Wait, hold on. Let me go to this one because it's 5 minutes. This is going to be it. All right. With no sound. Here we go.
Women on the planet. They're real timid women. Like I walked in the house and his friend, Japanese girl, bowed to me when I walk in. I said, what's wrong with your wife? Back and shit. He said, that's a Japanese thing. They always bow. I was like, oh shit. And I said, miss, did you decorate the house? And she looked at her husband. Her husband did like this. You may speak. And she spoke. And I was like, now that's pussy control for you there.
That's right.
That's what these dudes want. Okay, go hear it.
You know, because I'm used to American women saying, you don't own me. Mm-hmm. Hey, baby, where you going?
Yep.
This is a perfect
Excuse me?
example.
Yes.
But you'll hear it.
I said, where you going? You don't own me. You my woman, ain't you? I don't see no rings on these fingers. Are you gonna put a ring on this finger? Well, well, then you don't own me in, okay? First of all, let me tell you, I don't give a fuck who you are or what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of nerve to come say and ask me where I'm going. I come and go as I please. I don't answer my father. I ain't gonna answer no man either. Ain't no man gonna tell me where I can go. I come and go. You got a whole lot of motherfucking nerve. Who the hell do you think you are anyway? Don't come and ask me where I'm going. Nobody owns me. I own myself. I'm my own person.
I love
Yep.
Eddie Murphy.
And we hear all that shit. Okay.
Watch. Let it go.
Where you gonna be? I'ma be where I'm at. You don't own me. You don't. You don't own your woman. Let me tell you, you gonna put a ring on my finger? That shuts you right up. You say, okay, because you don't. I know you spend a lot of your money on your woman, and I know you go to the movies, and you go to get the ice cream and the candy and the flowers and the anklets and the bracelets and to help her get some clothes, and you spending all your money on shit you would never spend it on, but you don't own her. Just theoretically, that pussy's on lease. Leasing the pussy with an option to buy.
Here we go.
And be careful, because you lose half on the trade-in.
Ha!
Got to be careful. You got to have a J.O.B. in the 80s. You got to have
Okay.
some money. Got to have some money. You can't get no pussy. Listen to the radio. That's what it's about. Listen to Madonna. I'm a material girl, and in the material world, you got no money, you can't have no pussy. Basically what it is, it's a song out now called Got to Have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. And lyrics go, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Like if you went up and said, hey babe, what's going on? The rent, motherfucker. Do you have a job? Well, to get the fuck out of my face. Got to have some money. It says no romance without finance. And women love them songs. They go, got to have a J-O-B. Janet Jackson got a hit record. What have you done for me lately? That's what they did. What have you done for me lately? The record start off like that. I know he used to do shit for you, but what has he done for you lately?
Well, here we go.
Baby, I love you. What have you done for me lately? You're the only thing on my mind. What have you done for me lately? We make good love. What have you done for me lately? Got to have some money to get the pussy in the 80s. It's fucked up. That's why I say, hey, I'm a target. If I ever get married, I have to go off to the woods of Africa and find me
See?
some crazy,
Watch.
naked zebra bitch that knows nothing about money. She got to be butt naked on the zebra with a big bone in her nose and a big plate lip and a big fucked up afro. Afro got it like Angela Davis seen and go, God damn, that's some fucked up shit. Afro gotta be fucked up and one of them dicks with a fist in the back and she gotta be butt naked because she got some clothes.
So this is your passport, bros, going to another country.
Right.
Okay.
Pocket, she gonna have to put something in the pocket. So she gotta be butt naked on the zebra, and y'all think it's a joke. Y'all gonna go. I'm gonna walk up to her and say, "Hey, how you doing? Money?" She go, "I want it." I say, "Miss Murphy, Miss Murphy." And I'm gonna bring her
Miss
home. Y'all
Murphy.
think it's a joke? Y'all gonna go past a newsstand one day and see me on the cover of Jet with some woman with a big bone and a plate and a big fucked up afro, butt naked. And you're gonna say, "Hey, Eddie must be visiting Africa." Say, "Murphy marries Bush bitch." I'm gonna be like, Eddie,
Watch.
I want to talk to you. What's your problem, baby? I don't like the way you treat me, Eddie. You treat me like animal. You was butt naked on zebra last month. I don't care, Eddie. I'm an American woman now. I want what's coming to me. Eddie, what have you done for me lately?
See? Once you get them back from whatever country you get to,
Yeah.
that's it. This is the perfect example. What have you done for me lately, Eddie?
Yeah.
See? But they would have either a Spanish accent, Italian accent, whatever accent. But it's going to be, what have you done for me lately?
Yeah. I mean, so
Eddie!
so I guess the biggest thing is that women in America just don't know how to cook or don't know how to do womanly things, right? You go to other countries, and I don't want to say that they've been trained,
They were trained.
but their family, taught them. They were brought up to, cook and do XYZ compared to the American woman where you go, make me a fucking chicken parm. They're like, I don't even know how to fucking.
I would say Italian women in the United States know how to cook because they're taught by their grandparents.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
100%,
No,
dude.
dude.
Dude, they always fucking.
Hell no, dude.
They always.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Italian women.
No. You are.
So what
you're
about-
delusional if you think that.
No, hell no.
Yes.
What about Alexa?
What about Alexa?
Is she off the boat?
I don't think she. Yeah, I don't think she was born over here.
Well, that don't count. Yeah, no. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, hell no.
Because
No.
my sister could cook. She wasn't born in Italy. She cooks. Cousins cook.
Can people learn how to
Steph
cook?
cooks.
Yes, people can
Yeah,
learn how to cook.
well, that's how they do. They learn how to cook in their culture. Do you think that when the family comes over from Italy or some whatever country, that the family they forget their culture and they don't teach their kids?
It's been a gradual drop where now the majority of women in the U.S. don't know
That would be the same
to do as much as. Why do you think DoorDash is such a crazy thing now?
because people are lazy fat fucks.
Because they don't know how to cook.
They don't want to cook.
That
But
plays
as
into
soon
it
as
too,
that-
yes.
As soon as that see, The guy, I'll tell you exactly how it is from my training experience.
Yeah.
Of being an older gentleman. That's
Cooking
wise.
fucking burgers and white rice ain't cooking. Let's just clear that up right now.
White people taco night. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. You know I'm old, you fucking jerk. So here's what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you exactly the whole bro thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Say something. That's fucked up. So, I should have fucking snuck it in there when you tried to. So, okay. This is exactly how it is.
I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
These bang bros,
Sure.
passport bros,
Yeah.
they go to the other countries
Yep.
because it's easy picking. Stand by.
Sure.
They do it.
Yes.
They use the excuse of, I want their culture. No, you don't, because then you'd fucking move there.
Well, it's not the culture.
That's what they want.
It's the
culture.
I want a female that can cook. I want a
And
female.
that's going to do things for me.
Yes.
Because,
Yes.
but it's more of easy pickings for them because they know.
There's more of them. Yes.
They know.
Because there's none in
this dude
America.
could make $30,000 a year and he's living like a king over there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And these people don't know better.
Dude,
so
we'd be-
they know
we'd be-
that.
we could
and
be the president
they
of
know
whatever
that,
country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
take advantage of the situation. Then what happens is.
Is it taking advantage?
Yes.
I don't think
dude,
so.
I would put 80% of these passport bros.
Yeah.
And I think 20% of it is a lot.
So
80%, that's what they do.
So because you have a passport, an American passport, and you go to this country with some money, and you pick a woman that you want, right? Like
Yep.
say they're beautiful, right?
Yep.
Sure. And they know how to cook and clean and do whatever, right?
They find out you're-
is that taking advantage of the system? I don't think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
They just have more women.
Because it's not that there's more women.
There's more
it's
women
that
that
they're going
do
to throw
what you
themselves
think.
at you because you're an American and they want to come to America, so they'll please you in order to get to America.
But we're generalizing,
Even if you're
thinking
an
that
ugly
they're just
fuck.
that they're just walking through the street and they go, "Okay, you."
Well,
And the
obviously,
woman
no.
goes, okay, you have
You
money.
got to go out and meet them.
Right.
But once they find out you're fucking, it's easier for an ugly dude to go to another country and get bitches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 80%
Because you're
of these
American.
passport fuckheads
Mm-hmm.
are going for the easy pickings.
Okay.
The 20%,
Okay.
yeah. Like, I want to meet this
but
person because I like
why
their
are they-
culture.
why is that wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying they're lying to other people by saying,
Mm-hmm.
I want a girl that's going to have their values and moral
Well,
this, and they're full of
It's-
fucking
yeah,
shit.
I agree.
Suck my ass.
I agree. But I also think that more guys nowadays are tired of having to go to the club to meet some ratchet chick that can't cook, can't clean, and does Eddie Murphy shit and doesn't want to give you
Yeah.
pussy. You know what I mean?
I get it because, he even said it in the 80s. When did this come out?
Yeah, the 80s.
Mid to late
Whereas
80s.
you can go to fucking Czechoslovakia, or Bosnia, wherever the fuck, and the fucking first girl that you fucking see that is a 10 out of 10, that in the U.S. wouldn't be you know what I mean? There'd be a 10 out of 10 over here.
But why are they
over
fucking
there,
with
they're
you?
normal, huh?
Why are they fucking with you?
We're
Because
assuming
you're
that
a
because you're
United States.
we're assuming. We're assuming that.
I know
right?
this. I know it.
Okay, sure. But
I'm
again, but regardless,
I'm a
right?
human.
But okay,
Humans are assholes.
but okay, regardless, if you go in the U.S. right now, right?
Yep.
You think you can go to the bar?
The
right?
way I look? Yeah.
I'm saying
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
you can go to any bar in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And grab 10 women from that bar.
Mm-hmm.
And guarantee me that all of them can cook, clean, and they're all going to be subservient
Dude,
to men.
you could-
and that they're fucking not going to be this is all 50-50, and they're going to give you pussy whenever the fuck you want, compared to 10 out of, 10
don't think
random
there's
chicks from
Lazy
wherever.
international chicks? We'll just say international. You don't think there's
It's-
lazy
it's
fucking
le-
international chicks?
It's less of a possibility.
No way.
Yes, way.
Humans are
Americans are
humans.
known to be lazy.
No.
Yes.
That's just a fucking.
You're crazy.
That's like saying.
You're an
that's just-
Italian American person saying that other people from other countries,
There's a lot of Italians that are fucking lazy and shitbags.
not dude.
There's a few
Americans,
that we deal with.
Americans in general are known.
Come in here real quick.
Yeah,
Okay? All right, can you let him out real quick because I don't want him jumping. Get out! Okay. So we're talking about passport bros. You just put the headphones on real quick, just so you could think it's easier. Real quick. You don't have to be on a mic. Can you hear? Is that on? Okay. Passport bros. He brings up.
Yeah.
So, would you like to explain your stupid fucking?
It's not a stupid thing. I didn't create it.
He's like, they go over there because.
So a bunch of guys, right, all over the U.S. It's a fucking normal thing now, right? They have their passport.
Like
they
90
go
Day
to other.
Fiancé.
They go to like 90 Day Fiance. They go to a country that they think that the women have more traditional values compared to American women.
That's
right?
their excuse.
That's what they're using as the pretense of I'm gonna go to another country and grab a woman. Let's just say, right? Because they think that they're gonna be more subservient. They're gonna cook, clean, do whatever, right? Compared to a randomized American woman. He's saying that that's not real. That they're everybody's lazy around the world, and that no matter where you go, it's all the same.
Okay. So what I'm saying is these guys are full of fucking shit. They're saying, I want to meet a girl with culture. I want to meet a girl who cooks and cleans and has values. No, you want to go over there because you know as soon as you fucking get there, they're like, he got an American passport. And it's easier for them to get this fucking person. So then now they could get whatever they want because they're fat and fucking ugly. They can't get shit in the United States because everybody sees through their bullshit. So they go over there, fish in a barrel. I get this fucking chick who could cook and clean and whatever, allegedly, until she fucking gets back to the United States and she's like, what have you done for me lately, Eddie? She's going to turn into the same motherfucker. No, they're all full of shit. They went over there because it's easy pickings. I think all females are all the same.
Is it easier for an American to go to another country and get a female or a male or whatever, right? Because they're American. Yes.
Okay, so now that's out of the way.
Yes.
So now he's saying that 90% of the females in the United States can't cook or anything else like that.
Compared to females in other countries.
And all right, shut this bitch off, yo.
Oh, now
Whose fucking side you on?
Somebody agrees.
No. You know what? Why don't you just go make us some? Why don't you make us some dinner, bitch?
My dinner's not done. Why isn't it done?
Oh, point proven.
I'm at it. You know what? I think we actually did go on a little longer than. All right, guys.
All right.
So this motherfucker's not right. I gotta wait for another female to get here. That's fucking
talk to Alexa or
fucking bullshit.
Mrs. Drillbit.
I think I'm pissed
I
off.
know Mrs. Drillbit is gonna be on my side too. She agrees.
Yeah, because you brainwash her. You got her from overseas.
No, I taught her how to cook.
Was she born in the United States?
No,
Yeah, you took her
See?
from you. Yeah, you were,
I was born in the
and you
US.
went over there,
Yeah,
and you got her from there.
yeah.
Oh, ha! Told you. Did you really?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. You're a passport, bro. What a fuck. Holy shit. All right, guys, we're out of
right,
here.
see ya.
Peace out.